You can.
Oh, yeah.
You're just small on
you
the screen.
just save the ray of light for yourself. Why don't you?
It like really came into this spot. I didn't move. That's kind of it. Whoa, that's way too much sun now. Like, look up it though. God, for a second. Okay. Well, I am now able to, for the next 2 days, do no cardio and lower my step count. And that also means I'm not taking my yohimbine. Should I take yohimbine hydrochloric? There we go. That's better. HCl every morning when I'm fasted, and I don't have caffeine with it because it could negatively impact the effects based on the research that I read. So I've been having like my fasted cardio without caffeine. It's been wild. But because I'm not doing cardio and because he's removed the yohimbine, I can have my coffee right now. And I'm just like, it's really funny when like you don't have these things, how important they end up becoming. And so I'm just really, really excited to have my coffee in the sunshine prior to doing any work and just like really enjoying it because I love coffee. Like I love the flavor of it. I don't even need the caffeine part as much. Like that's nice. I do want that right now. But like I don't need that as much. I just really like coffee. So anyway, I'm gonna pour myself a cup of coffee right now. I'm gonna enjoy it for a second before we take Luna for a walk outside.
It's funny. It's a little
Is
funny.
my life sad?
Not sad.
You really were, you were gonna say no and then you paused. Which tells me everything I need to know. Anyway, I just woke up, so okay.
Sad.
I'm gonna pour my coffee. Okay, bye. I actually decided you're gonna just have our first sips with us, so cheers. It's so good. For the day, what are we doing? We're going to take Luna for a walk.
Big walk with Luna.
Which?
Got the gym.
Yep.
Got some grocery shopping.
What are you doing at the gym today?
Full body.
Yeah, I'm full body too.
Legs, upper body pull, upper body pull. We'll see.
Yeah, mine's lower body, full chain lower body, as well as upper body. Yeah. In any case, I also wanted to share that something that Joey and I do on a daily basis. There's this app called Paired, and it has daily free questions. So if you don't want to spend money on it, sorry, I just wanted to wait for that bus to go. If you don't want to spend money on it, you don't have to. But like, it sends you prompts and relationship questions, and it's been really cool because what ends up happening is you have to respond to the question, but you cannot see the other person's answer until you respond. So you can't be influenced by what they say. And then it reveals the other person's response once you've answered the question. I love it.
I think it's really cool.
I think it's been like something that's been really fun to add to a relationship.
Ask you to find a picture for a certain.
Yeah, that's sometimes a bit harder.
Sometimes a quiz or a poll.
Yeah. Every month it sends you a relationship quiz or like 3 quizzes, but there's a monthly assessment and you have to go through and you have to like rate out of 5 where you're sitting with a bunch of different questions.
That's known as a Likert scale.
Okay. Anyways, I wanted to share that because it popped up on my phone right before I was about to film. And I find it so valuable because, I mean, like, Joey and I have good communication, but it's just fun to, like, let something else bring topics of conversation to us and, like, open our minds and keep us daily working on our relationship without having to, like, think about it. This is, like, an app that just triggers you to do it, so.
It'll ask you a question you don't think to ask your partner.
Yeah, exactly. So it, like, expands what's possible for you. And Joy and I very much love each other, so like this is one thing that we do. So anyways, I'm gonna stop now. My arm really hurts. Okay, bye. Okay, so I feel like absolute garbage, and I'm going to do pre-workout today because we have a workout that we're gonna get done. This brand is freaking amazing, and I want them to sponsor me because I love their products, and so
PVL, reach out.
I promise I'm worth it. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling not great today, energy-wise. This is now the 8th day of low calorie that I'll be going on to, and I'm feeling it. So we're gonna half scoop it, I think. I haven't been doing pre-workout, so this is gonna be hopefully the punch in the face that I need to get my workout done. But I haven't tried this flavor before. I'm really excited. It's called Tropical Knockout. So
Tropical Knockout. Sounds very fruity. And the
Tastes
rating
really good.
is, what is it? It's pretty good out of 10.
It's actually like really fine.
Oh, like
It's like
not
really
clumpy?
fine powder.
Oh.
And when it went in my mouth, I was like, oh, that's like soft sand. It was like
Because we
very
all know
shocking.
exactly what soft sand tastes like in our mouth.
No, but you know what it feels like with your feet. You know what I mean?
You can imagine what
It was
soft
like really,
sand
really
feels
fine,
like. in your
really,
mouth.
really silky fine. Anyway, it was really good, and I'll keep you posted on if that actually does anything for me. I've convinced Joey to do a scoop as well.
Peer pressure for the win.
I'm so excited. Caffeinate with me. I need you to do this like a commercial, though.
Like a commercial.
Yeah, do it like a commercial.
How do you
Be like, PVL.
PVL. For that great pre-workout flavor. That was weird.
That was perfect. That was like Ace Ventura. I know you know what I mean now.
Oh yeah, that's very fine.
Yeah, see? Okay, so I'm not crazy. Anyways, that's
Melts
it.
in your mouth.
Pull it. That bicep, come on. Oh, look at that vein. You can actually, it is really good lighting over here. You can see your muscles through your shirt. The blue looks good, Joshy. The blue looks good. But Joey and I are just gonna eat our little smoothie bowls outside. Seriously though, it's so good. I thought we could do a little honest chat about, I mean, both of us are cutting, so like where we're at, how we're both feeling at this exact moment in regards to our own specific training styles, how we're feeling right now, and then what our next goals would be, and then like how we've been supporting each other through our current goals, and how we're gonna, oh my god, my tongue, how we're gonna support each other in our future goals.
Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
The delicious dessert.
Yeah. So do you want to go first?
Sure. I am currently in what you would call, I guess, a cutting phase. I've been doing it since January. I started about 190 pounds and I'm currently down below 170. However, I'm starting to stall at about 169.
Yeah.
And I've been fortunate enough that everything up until this point has been relatively straightforward and pretty easy. Haven't had to adjust the calories. I was at 2,500, 2,600 throughout this whole time. Slowly just increased training. So it went from training 3 days a week to adding in cardio days up to 3 or 4 days a week.
Which is
to increasing training to 4 days a week, like resistance training.
your cardio training is new for you though too, right? Like you've never
run. So Joey's.
I've definitely run.
But,
I've never. It's never been something that's stuck.
Yeah, it's never been like a consistent cardio form for you.
Yeah.
Which it has been for the last little bit.
Yeah. Helps having a dog.
Yeah, that definitely does.
Part of it is like I have to go and take her for a walk anyways. I might as well turn it into a run, get some cardio in. Good for her, good for me.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Like about what you're what are you aiming for with this goal? Like what's the goal? What do you want to achieve?
So every time I've cut, I've had this lofty ideal goal of like a certain body fat percentage. I've never been able to achieve it because usually I get stuck at this 170 pounds sticking weight. Mine starts to be, I don't know, like tricked in a sense. Like I'm more inclined to have cheat meals, more inclined to eat outside the diet.
Yeah, he had an entire container of Ben and Jerry's O Canada ice cream the other
It
night.
was delicious.
It looked delicious. I did not have any, but it looked very good.
I even tried to hide it from Natasha and she still found it.
It was actually really funny. It was so cute. He tried to put it behind the compost bin. We have our compost in the freezer, but I have to take the compost bin out of the freezer to put things into the compost bin. So like I saw it because I had to remove it. Anyways, it was very cute. How are you? So right now you're trying to aim for that like lower weight and body fat percentage. How are you feeling right now?
So I'm definitely hitting a bit of a wall. As I mentioned, the calories and the exercise program has gotten to a point where if I stay with what I'm doing, I'm not going to lose or go to the weight that I'm hoping to achieve. So I'm either going to have to ramp up the activity or ramp down the calories. And since I don't want to do more activity because I feel like I might burn myself out, I'd rather cut the calories a little bit and sort of shift the focus from weekly progress to monthly progress, since I want to be able to reach a specific physique, and instead of going into a bulking cycle at the end of the summer, which I normally do, I just want to maintain the physique I have. So I want to be able to say, if I'm shooting for a goal weight of 165, so another 4 or 5 pounds down, I want to be able to then maintain that physique for a year or so, or however long. I'm not really sure on that one. But I still want to be able to lose that 4 or 5 pounds first, and shifting it from, oh, let's lose as much weight as we can till September when we start bulking again, to let's maintain this weight means I don't have to be losing a certain amount of weight per week anymore.
Right.
I can shift that focus to, oh, if I only lose a pound per month and it takes me 5 months to reach that goal weight, well, one, I achieved the goal weight that I've never achieved before, which is amazing, and two, it alleviates the stress of trying to hit specific numbers every week, and instead shifts it into a longer term mindset, which should be easier to work toward. Yeah.
Future goal?
Yeah.
No, what's your future goal?
Oh, future goal.
Athletically. What's your future goal?
Oh, well, the future goal that Tash and I both talked about is running a marathon. So athletically is to facilitate training and diet, or use training and diet to facilitate training towards, or the goal of running a marathon in a respectable time. I don't know what that means. That could mean anything to anybody.
Yeah, I don't even care about time. Mine's less about time, more about just like, it's really loud.
I'm pretty sure I know I'd love to be 6 hours, be sub 6 hours for sure. And I think my ideal time would be 4 hours, but
Yeah.
I also have never ran more than 10 kilometers, so I don't know how feasible that is for myself. And so
Yeah.
it could be too lofty of a goal. So it's a goal to work toward, but I'm not attached to it.
For our first marathon, I mean, you might have a time. I'm not even gonna have a time. I don't even care to bring my ego into it, just because I have never run one before. So for me, my main focus is just get to the finish line. But I feel as though if we train for it, which we intend to do, I feel as though we could get it done before the 6 hour point.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see
think
what
we're
happens.
both athletic enough to do that.
Yeah, we'll
and
see
we'll
what
both
happens.
train with enough intent and purpose prior to it, because we'll be likely doing the BMO marathon, which is the first weekend in May.
Mm-hmm.
And if we start training in, say, December or even January, that gives us 6 to 5 months.
Yeah.
When most training programs advocate 16 to 20 weeks, so roughly around that time.
Yeah, I might start training earlier. I don't even know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Like, it might not even be training earlier. It might just be like, let's just start going out for more runs as opposed to ramping up distance
Yes.
and accumulating tissue tolerance.
Yeah. I'm definitely okay with that. Yeah, my goals, I mean, I'm 3 weeks out from my show as of today. It's my first ever bodybuilding show. I am competing in the fitness division, which requires you to be a lot more lean. I'm really excited. I feel like garbage right now. Like today specifically, I feel like garbage. I don't always feel like garbage, but like this has been definitely the longest amount of time that I've felt energetically just punched in the face for like 2 days straight almost. And I feel like I have these like little lulls, but I've also been in a low calorie window. This is my 8th day. So I know why, and it is what it is.
There's no mystery here.
There's no surprise. Like, I know why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, and we're pushing it until Monday, and then we'll reassess from there. But I'm definitely starting to like. I feel like I'm in that point of time where I'm just like, it's so close to being done, and I'm really proud of where I've gotten to so far. Like it's,
And are you
I couldn't have imagined it.
Still working towards something before you step on stage? Is there a certain...
Yeah, so we had originally aimed, my coach and I were aiming for a weight goal of 113, and I hit that 4 weeks out, which was like a week ago. So now he has a new weight goal for me, which is 111. I want to believe that that's possible, but like in my head, in this caloric deficit for as long as I've been in it, I also am just like, man, I don't know if I don't even know if I care to hit 111. Like, I am the lowest I've weighed in an incredibly long time, like since high school, and I look great, and I'm very lean. Like I'm starting to see some really crazy muscle separation and muscularity, and these little muscles coming out, and so it's like. But then I'm also OCD, and so when I'm told that I have a goal of something, I'm very, very much like, even though I'm doubting in my mind, I'm very much like connected to it, where I'm like, ah, damn, I have to hit it now. And it's like, well, will I? I don't know. And I will still be proud of myself if I don't. But yeah, it's definitely, I was not anticipating the updated weight goal, so I think that threw me off a little bit. In any case, I'm really excited, and Joey's been like such a huge support, such a huge support for me right now as I'm going through this, because it's not easy. Like, I mean, I knew that it wouldn't be, but I just didn't. I don't think I recognized, because I've never done it before, how hard this part of the journey would be, and it's not impossible, but I'm finding I'm being like challenged because I still want to be myself. But I'm low energy and I'm low food, and I just like, there's parts of me that I've had to like reel in and just be like, okay, it's okay. Like, it's only for a short window of time. Like, you don't have to show up as like full on you all the time. Like, we need to start peeling back so that we keep some energy for the proper moments for you to be like all in. So yeah, and then marathon. Yeah. And I mean, I'm super excited for the marathon, but I was talking about this last night about how I'm just excited to get back to more athletic style training.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
caloric surplus training.
I don't even know if it needs to be caloric surplus. I could be caloric maintenance and I'd be happy. I'm not even at maintenance right now. I'm in a very large deficit at this point, and that's okay because it's what my goal is. It's a physiological goal. But I'm really excited because love the hybrid style of training. So I'm really excited to get back to strength training along with cardio and see what I can really push my body to do. Like I was talking to Joey about this when we were walking just now, and I'm like, I would love to be able to like keep this athletic look that we've been able to achieve while still being fed, which means that I just have to increase my output, and I'm very okay to do that. I just have to find what works best for me. Like how do I optimize as an athlete so that I can achieve this and you know, still make progress towards running a marathon, but also have that strength training in, because I know it's possible. I see all these people doing it and I'm like, they're human beings. I'm a human being. So like translated, I can do that. Maybe not exactly what they're doing, but I want to do that and really step into being an athlete, because I am one. So yeah. And then we're going to run the marathon together, which I think is really cool. Me doing the bodybuilding competition on my own, I mean, it's like nice, but then Joey has to like support me. But he's been in a cut, which has been really nice. So it's like we both are in a caloric deficit, which helps.
Yes.
That helps a lot.
That does help a lot.
His energy is also dipping, which makes me feel better. It makes me feel better. I don't feel so alone right now. He finally admitted that like 2 days ago, and I've just been waiting because he's been talking about it for a while. I'm like, you're gonna realize what this is.
I'm gonna hit a body fat percentage where my body is not gonna be happy.
Yes.
It's gonna be fighting me, and I've definitely reached that. It typically is 170. Like I said, I get stuck at 170. That's how I know.
Yeah. But you look great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyways, that I just wanted to I wanted us to chat about our athletic goals just as a couple. We're both aiming for like similar but different things. We are both very supportive of being physically active because we both love being physically active.
Yes.
I love being physically active together and sharing in goals, but it has been pretty cool to be doing like a show and like having this goal for myself. I am very excited to train for the marathon. I already am well aware that he's going to outrun me. I'm completely okay with that. Like I literally, when we were talking about it, I'm like, I will crawl across the finish line. I don't even care.
You will.
I can walk it. I can walk it. You said in 8 hours? I can walk it in 8 hours.
Yeah, you could probably walk a marathon in 8 hours.
So there you go. I'll just
Probably.
maybe walk it. We'll see. But I'm like so stoked for us to get back to it. And yeah, we're almost there. Again, just feeling like garbage right now. That's the honest truth. This is where we're at. 3 weeks out. It's no surprise. My sleep has been not good. But like I still have these windows where I feel really great, and I'm not regretting it, because again, I know what this is. It's not meant to make me feel good right now. I'm not meant to feel healthy, but I am meant to see physiological results, and the physiological results are there. So I'm achieving exactly what I set out for, and I have to just keep reminding myself of that goal. But yeah, woo. Yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to run a marathon with us or do BMO, please let me know.
Yeah.
Or even do the halfie, you know? Okay, anyways, love you guys. Bye.